Good morning and welcome to beautiful Montague, California. I've got Mount Shasta in the background. I don't know if you can see it way back there behind me, the little teeny white tip of it sticking up. Ooh, sunrise yoga. Beautiful, beautiful day. I'm here in glorious country, beautiful birds, roosters crowing, glorious morning sunshine. Let's get started. Find a comfortable seat and let's flutter our eyes closed and lift our shoulders up, back, and down and sit up as tall as you can. And let's drop out of our heads and into our hearts. And this is a place for me that has been really healing on my journey of grief in losing my son 2 years ago, and this journey of sober curiosity, staying away from alcohol and really finding my own healing from within by practicing yoga, getting out in nature, meditating, and having these rituals with my son. I've got his ashes around my neck. I keep his ashes at my home, and I talk to him every day. And I'm realizing 2 years in that I need to talk to my daughter every day as well. My daughter walks, my son soars, and just putting more mindfulness into that I'm still alive and I still need to connect with, I still need to stay in touch, of course, with my son who is soaring as an angel now, but I really need to come back to life with those who are still here for me. So that balance, finding that balance. So let's place our hands on our heart. I've still got my eyes closed. I'm not sure if you're comfortable with that, but let's breathe up into our hearts and set an intention this morning. Life. And the word that keeps coming to me is awake. I feel like I'm finally awake. A little more, at least, than I was when Judson first died. And a lot more since I gave up alcohol. A lot more awake. I'm here. I'm present. I'm right here. I'm not escaping all these difficult feelings. I'm trying to deal with them. And when I can, and then when I can't, I just let that go. So let's let today's theme be awake. I'm awake. I'm here right now. I'm hearing the sounds right now around me. I'm breathing this beautiful air. I'm feeling the clothing on my body. I'm feeling, in my case, I'm feeling the sun shining on me. Just be here right now. And I just want to grab my son's ashes in my hand and say, I love you, Judson. I'm so here for you. I feel your presence. And I want to say, Candace, I know you're not in the same state as me right now, my beautiful daughter, but I'm here for you as well. And I'm trying to be here and more present for you as well. Let's take a deep breath in and flutter the eyes open, reach up. And exhale, hands right into your heart. And inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands come into the heart. One more time, deep breath in, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. And now let's let's take this into cat-cow. So transition to hands and knees. One hand underneath each shoulder, knees right under the hips, stacked. And your elbows have a slight bend. And let's take cat-cow. So we'll take a deep breath in, drop the belly, lift the chin, lift the tailbone. And then exhale, tuck under for cat. Inhale, cow, lift up, really stick that tailbone up there, stick that chin up there, drop your belly. Exhale, push round your back, tuck. And one more time, deep breath in, lift. Bigger. Exhale, under. Let's walk the hands out just a little bit and do some yoga circles. I really like these because you can kind of explore and find what parts of your body need a little extra attention. Just kind of bringing your body as far to the left, as far to the back, as far to the right, and as far forward as it will allow. And as you're ready, we'll reverse that. Just change the placement of your hands if you need to. Find this really delicious big circle. And now let's take the hands back underneath, tuck the toes. So we'll go in back into tabletop and let's get ready for down facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift your hips and push your tailbone back. And let's walk this first one out. Let your head be heavy. I think that's the thing that I see the most with people in class is they try to keep their head up, and then it strains the neck. So let your head be heavy if you can. Use blocks if you need to bring the earth up closer to you. Keep pedaling one foot down, one heel down, and then the other. And let's lift the left heel as we press the right heel down into the ground. So you're on the ball of your left foot and you're pushing that into the ground, and drop your left hip. Just see if you can let it relax. And then let's switch sides. Left heel down, right heel up. Drop the right hip. Just kind of feel how that opens up the left, especially around the sciatic nerve there. Good. Okay, and then reach up with both heels. Pull the heels up as high as they'll go. Drop your head. Bend your knees as much as you need to. And then lift your hips back up and see how close you can get your heels to the ground. Bend your knees as much as you need to, and do not worry if you can't get your heels down. It's just a push towards the ground. It's not necessarily touching. All right, take a deep breath in and look between your thumbs. Look where you're going. Tippy toe to the top of your mat. When you get all the way up in between your hands at the top of mat, root down to rise up slowly and bring those hands right into your heart. Ooh, Tadasana, mountain posture. Pull those shoulders up, back, and down. Bring your heart up to your thumbs. Let's close our eyes for a moment. See if you can keep just a little bend, soft bend in your knees, maybe a slight pelvic tilt. Crown lifted. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. And let's do a few deep breaths in with reaches. Reach up, up, up. Exhale, arms down like angel wings and back into the chest, back into the heart. Deep breath in, reach up. Maybe add a little baby back bend, toning the back muscles, lifting up and pushing the hips forward. Exhaling, arms down, bring those wings back in, hands to heart. Deep breath in, reach up. I'm seeing that beautiful moon also, about half mast there. Exhale down. Lift up, deep breath in, reach up. Baby back bend. And we'll hinge at the hips and slowly bring ourselves down to first forward fold. And as you're here, feel free to modify to above the knees to support. And feel free also to find the full expression for you today. Bend the knees as much as you need to. And I like to take a bend in one knee, like maybe pulse twice, and then other side. Just feels good to kind of find your edges. But just hold your static forward fold if that feels better this morning. Bend the knees as much as you can and drop into this forward fold, allowing your head to be heavy, crown towards the ground. This helps to bring blood flow to your to your brain. Helps to calm the body. Forward folds are they can be really calming if you're hurting back in the backs of the hamstrings. then bend your knees and modify or bring the earth up to you with blocks or books, or you can even use a chair pad. Deep breath in, reach up, root down to rise to the top. All the way up, hands right into heart center. Let's do that again. Deep breath in, reach up. Baby back bend. Exhale, forward fold. This time, inhale, and we'll take a half lift. And we'll hold this half lift for a few breaths. So again, modify. You can go palms or tent your fingers to the floor, hands to shins, hands to thighs. Whichever forward fold feels best, but keep breathing. Try to pull the crown of your head away from the top, from your tailbone. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. And deep breath in, reach all the way up to the top. Exhale, hands right into heart center and hold. All right, one more time. We're going down to the ground. Deep breath in, reach up. Baby back bend, or maybe a little bigger, hips forward. And all the way down, sailing down to forward fold. Inhale up to half lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back right foot and left foot. And we're going to go from a plank position. We'll go knees, chest, chin. So we go shift forward just a little bit, knees, chest, and chin to the floor. If you can untuck your toes, that might feel more comfortable. And then take a deep breath in as you lift up to baby cobra. And then exhale down. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale, up, up, up to baby cobra. Exhale down. And one more time. Deep breath in. Exhale down. Excellent. Let's push up to hands and knees again. And from here, let's extend the right arm out. And then extend the left leg, but keep your left ball of the foot and toes on the ground. And then gently push back into your heel. And see if you can stretch that calf and that Achilles tendon back there. So you're reaching right arm, energy coming out. And you've got left foot pushing into that heel. And then see if you can lift your back left leg. So right arm reaching, left leg reaching. Take a deep breath in, reach. And then let's exhale under, elbow to knee if you can. And tuck your chin if you like to also. Inhale, big, long, strengthen. Exhale, under. Inhale, one more time, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, under. And then inhale, reach. Now bend your left knee, bring your left foot towards your booty. And then see if you can swing back and see if you can just grab onto that right ankle. If not, that's okay. And then if you can, push and kick into and hold that leg up and get a little back arch here. Now be careful. Take your time and just feel your way through this. Deep breath. Exhale. Excellent. Let's get that other side. But first, flip your left palm and stretch. If your wrists start to bother you, just take a little stretch. Take a little break. Deep breath in and flip that palm back. Let's extend the left arm. Extend the left leg long behind you, but keep your ball of your foot and your toes into the ground. And all we're going to do here is take this now into a little balancing. Lift up that right leg. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, under, tuck. Little crunch here. Inhale, reach. Long energy out the fingertips and the toes. Exhale, under. Inhale, reach, 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 reach. And then exhale, under one more time. Inhale, and then bend that right knee. See if you can get your right foot close to your bootay. And then reach around, see if you can grab that foot. And then lift up into your back arc here. Keep a nice tone in those muscles. Deep breath. Exhale. Let's take a little flip of the right palm. Stretch that out. And then let's take child's pose. Knees wide, feet together. sit back into child's posture. Relaxing that forehead on the ground and taking some really deep breaths. Let's find stillness. Breathe into your back ribs. Really puff up your back as you're inhaling. Resting that forehead. Deep inhale. Exhale. We're awake. But we're focusing while we're awake here. We're in this present moment. One more deep breath. Exhale, just relax and let go. And bring yourself up to all fours. We're going to take down facing dog again. So tuck those toes, deep breath in. Up we go with those hips, down we go with the head. And let's take those heels towards the ground. Knees are as bent as they need to be. Wherever it is for you is just right. But just let your head be heavy. Try really hard to relax your neck. Just let it hang. Let your head hang. And deep breath in. Exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale. Bend your knees. Look between your thumbs. Tippy toe to the top of the mat. And bend down. Root down to rise to the top. Bring those arms way up. Exhale down. Here we are, Tadasana. Close your eyes again. Lift the shoulders up, back, and down. Hold your hands right into your hearts. And from here, we are going to try a little balance challenge. So let's try a tree posture. Standing tall, we're going to be buoyant. So just kind of practice your buoyancy. I tell everyone for fall prevention, I teach fall prevention as well, and we say a wobble a day keeps the doctor away. You're purposely trying to test your balance. And also we say a wobble a day keeps your brain at play because your balance mechanisms are working hard to make sure you stay upright. So just kind of play with it, like do a little bouncing, kind of throw yourself off balance just a little bit just to test the waters. And then once you find your grounding, lift up your left heel. Your right knee is bent, lifting up your left heel, and then kickstand out your left knee. And then if you feel comfortable with this, we're going to lift up into a tree. And so every time, and focus on a drishti, some non-moving object in front of you, slightly downward gaze. It's way easier. And just find somewhere on your inner thigh, except for the knee joint, inner thigh and or calf or the floor. And find your tree. And then maybe if you want to add a challenge, we grow our branches. And we lift. You're gently pressing heel into thigh, thigh into heel. And bring your hands to heart if that's available. And so it is right here in the center, right at our hearts. So another challenge, and I don't recommend this for everyone. Maybe you would want to hold on and try it. Another thing that we do in fall prevention is we try to close our eyes for a moment, or at least lower your eyelids a little bit more, and see how long you can last in your tree with your eyes closed. Okay, let's get the other side. So shake all that out. Just let all that go. Get that out of there. Whew. I have to say, in my recovery journey, my alcohol curiosity, my alcohol seriosity, alcohol serious journey here. Let's lift up right heel, kickstand out. Two people have really played a huge role in my sober curious journey. Let's draw that leg up and bring it up as high as you can. Remember, you have a focal point, hopefully something non-moving in front of you. And those two people are one, Alex McRoberts, bringing the arms out, from the sober yoga girl. She's phenomenal. I went through my very first 30-day recovery course with her, and it was just amazing. Game changer. Totally awesome woman and human being, and she's got an incredible community. Let's try to flutter our eyes closed if you feel like you want that challenge. I don't last very long once I close my eyes. Oh, stand in Tadasana. Take a deep breath in, reach up. And exhale. And again, deep breath in. And the second person is Cole Chance. And bring your hands right into your heart. Cole Chance does a recovery program once a year. She's thinking about doing it twice a year. All right, let's step back with your right leg back, left knee bends into, we're going to go right into warrior two. So just find it slowly. Make sure you're in your right knee and everything's lined up. Power coming out your fingertips. Cole Chance does a really incredible job with her Emerge program. Take a deep breath in. Exhale into a side angle posture. So you're supporting above your knee. For those of you that may want a little more heat, and shine open your rib cage. If you want more heat, you can also let go and do this in non-supported. It's much harder. Deep breath in. Exhale and bring yourself back to warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Inhale. Exhale, reach out, and then tilt until you get into Trikonasana, triangle posture. And then maybe you bring it down, place a block, chair, whatever you need. Bring that right hip crease back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend into your front knee, back to Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale. Exhale to reverse warrior. So you've got your right hand on the back of your right thigh, your left arm up to the sky. Your left arm can come way up and over if you want more. Stay in that front knee. Deep breath. Exhale back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten that leg. And this time we're going to do a standing triangle, reverse triangle. So stand up tall. Pyramid. Deep breath in. Exhale, reverse triangle with your right hand on the back of the right leg and the left arm up. Up, up, up. Reverse pyramid, and now let's float the arms down to pyramid. Bring yourself towards that left thigh. Down we go into this big, delicious hamstring stretch for that left side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, step top of mat. Root down to rise all the way up to the top. Hands come right into heart center. And hold. Yes, so Cole Chance does this beautiful job. It's an intensive 8-week online. It's a hybrid. It's online. Everything's actually live Zoom, but if you miss the live version, you can watch it recorded later. And that was another game changer for me. Take a deep breath in. Step back now with your left foot and ground down into warrior two. Arms come around. Fire coming out your arms. Pushing down with the knife edge of your left foot. Right knee is bent. Take a deep breath in. Fire and energy coming out your fingertips. Elbows have a soft bend. Deep breath in. Exhale to a nice angle, side angle posture. You've got your left arm up and over, right arm across the knee, unless you want more heat here. Take a deep breath. Reach. Exhale, up, back to warrior two. Inhale. Exhale to reverse warrior. Lifting up and up and up and over. See if you can really test the edges here, if you're up for that today. Deep breath in, lift back up. Exhale, straighten that front knee. Inhale as you reach, reach, reach to the right. And then exhale as you tilt into Trikonasana, triangle. And again, just embellishing, going as deep as you feel like. In this intensive program that she does, she's got an incredible team, wonderful guest speakers. Deep breath in. Exhale back up to warrior two. And then bring yourself back into straight leg in the front, not locked. Deep breath in, reverse pyramid. Inhale, left hand on the back of the left thigh, right arm up and over. Reverse pyramid if you can. Deep breath. Exhale and windmill those hands down to pyramid. Down we go. And I learned so much in that recovery program. Probably a life changer for me, both Alex and Cole. So I say find your people. That really helps. Can't do it alone. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend into your right knee and windmill the hands back to warrior two and step up to top of mat and take a deep breath in. All right, we're going back down to the ground. Deep breath in, reach up. Baby back bend. And exhale, forward fold. Angel wings opening and spreading wide and then coming back in. Deep breath in, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant those hands, step back, left foot, right foot. Set the knees and let's take child's pose. Feet together, knees wide if that feels right. Reaching the arms out in front. I like to take this opportunity to stretch my wrists again if that feels right. I know some practitioners like to take their hands behind their neck and interlace their fingers or prayer pose behind their neck. Just find what works for you today. Take a deep breath in. Breathe into the back ribs. Like feel the back side of your rib cage just filling up as you take that inhale. And as you exhale, knit your ribs together and really use those core muscles and those intercostals and those breathing muscles to exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Very nice. Bring yourself back up to a seated position. And we're going to take our feet out in front and flex and point. Flex and point. And we'll get a seated forward fold here and see how that feels. Flex your feet. Take a deep breath in, reach up. And let's just take a little hover to the front here. And then as you're ready, if you feel like it, see how deep you can bring your forward fold this morning. And you can let go of the flexed feet. Maybe point the toes. Settle into wherever you are. Big hamstring stretch, low back stretch, thoracic spine. Try to keep it as straight as you can. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in, lift back up. And just exhale. Clasp your fingers behind your back. See if you can put the awkward thumb on top. Gently pull down with the shoulders pulling down, collarbones wide. Elbows have a slight bend. And then as your shoulders are pulling down, see if you can lift your palms behind you. Opening up the shoulder girdle, the chest. Take deep breaths. And release. And now let's take it down onto the ground. And we're going to draw the knees right into the chest. Hold them in nice and tight. It's always nice to do an audible exhale. It really lets go of some of that stress. So let's take a deep breath in and just let it go. One more deep breath in. Fill those lungs. Oh, that's nice. If it feels right, tuck your chin, maybe lift the head towards the knees, and then bring it back down. Let's set the feet and take a bridge. So we'll do 3 rolling bridges and then we'll hold. Palms down if that feels right. Heels are as close as you want them to be, but I like my heels to be as close to my rear end as possible. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift those hips, tuck your chin slightly. Lift. Maybe fold under the shoulder blades and then inhale back down. And then up we go, lift, 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 lift. And down we go. One more. Lift those hips up as far as they'll go. Exhale down. And now let's hold this one. Lift those hips, tuck the chin, maybe interlace your hands underneath, fold under the shoulders, lift the hips, tuck the chin, energetically magnetize your knees towards one another. Building some heat here, deep breath. Exhale. Nice. Pull those knees right into the chest. We're awake, aren't we? Okay. So from here, we're going to take a spinal twist. So extend your left leg all the way down. Bring your right knee into your chest. Hold that leg in tight. And then using your left arm on the outside of your right knee, gently take that right knee across your body towards the left and take your right arm straight out from your right shoulder to counterbalance. And I like to turn my head and look at the right side, so the side that's away from the knee. Take a deep breath. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. And bring yourself into the knees. Or I should say, bring those knees into the chest. And extend that right leg all the way down. And then gently bring that left leg across the body towards the right, extending the left arm out from the left shoulder, face left. My left is Mount Shasta, Mount Etty. Deep breath. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more time. On the exhale, see if you can deepen that twist a little bit. Deep breath in. Exhale. Bring yourself back onto your back, knees into the chest. And we're going to settle in to Shavasana. So extend one leg and then the other all the way down. If that's uncomfortable to have your legs extended, if your back prefers, you may try to bring your feet wide on the mat and just drop your knees together. That feels better for some people's backs. So wherever you are on your journey here, your yogic journey for sunrise awake yoga this morning, palms up, or maybe you're taking this class in the evening. Wherever you are on your journey here, though, find Shavasana. We're going to take a few minutes here to just sit quietly. Excuse me. Lie quietly. Just breathe. Breathe into the soul. For me, this has been, again, how I've been able to slowly, systematically, 1 minute, 1 breath at a time, start working through and getting this trauma, this somatic healing. Somatic means, soma is body, muscle, your body. Somatic healing, it's very, very crucial when trying to recover from trauma. And if you've lost a child, you've been traumatized. If you're going through recovery, if you've been addicted, you've been traumatized. So let's work some of this trauma out. Does not take away the pain, it softens the edges. So let's take a deep breath in here. Exhale. And we're going to go through one round of box breath where we inhale for a count of 4, hold the breath for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4, and hold the breath for a count of 4. And if you know you're not supposed to hold your breath, obviously you wouldn't want to do this. But here we go. Let's take one big breath in and just exhale it out. Inhale, exhale it out. Pardon me. And here we go. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, expanding that chest bigger, bigger, bigger. Hold it. 2, 3. Exhale for 4, 3, 2. Hold your breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Just breathe. We're going to take about a minute here of just breathing. I will call you out. Please be heavy onto the floor. See if you can relax between your eyebrows. Soften your jaw, maybe even unhinge your jaw. And some practitioners like to put the tongue at the roof of their mouth. Just breathe. Finding that original intention, awake. I'm awake. Consciously pausing instead of reacting so that I can respond instead of react. And that's what yoga's done for me in this really difficult, traumatic journey. My parallel journeys of child loss and not using alcohol to get through this. With that, let's start to wiggle toes and fingers and rotate ankles and wrists. Bring life back into your body. And then draw one knee in, and then the other. And bring yourself over to your side with your knees into your chest and your bottom arm as your pillow into the fetal position. Shavasana signifying the end of our practice, and then I love fetal position. It's a safe position. It's a restorative position. When I get really stressed, I go into this position a lot. It really helps to just be here now. Take a deep breath in and bring yourself back up to a seated position. And sit comfy. Bring those feet however you like. Cross-legged, Dandasana, just whatever feels comfy for you. Root down into the ground. Place those hands on the knees. Tuck your chin slightly and let's take a deep breath. Exhale. Place your hands on your heart. I want to thank you for practicing with me today. Keep breathing into your heart, heart into the hands. Losing my son has taught me the precious gift of life and how we don't ever know. We just don't know what's going to happen next. So life is fragile. Same with recovery. Feeling the feelings, it's way different than numbing them. Yes, it's hard, but it's so much better. So much better. It's less hard than numbing and then paying that price and pushing the feelings aside because then they don't get processed. Whoosh, that's a lot. Okay, so let's flutter our eyes open. Take a deep breath in, reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands into prayer pose. And I thank you so much for practicing with me today. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Reach out to me. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mount Shasta. Magical Mount Shasta.